All right, y'all, this is part 2 of discussions. I'm just going to chill out here for a minute while everybody rejoins. I'm not sure what happened to the last one. It could be because of my internet. Who knows? But we'll try again. I just wait for everybody to get here. Yep, Craney's here. All right, let me drop the invite link down in chat. Come on back up, Ara, Miss Craney, Jenny Pooh. Come on up. I'm actually enjoying and appreciating this discussion. It's okay, Mega. You're here now. That's all that matters. Hi, Sandra. How you doing, baby? CB, good to see you again. I think I dropped the link. Jenny. Hi, babe. How you doing?
Hey, Shan.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I don't know what that was all about. Can you hear me?
I told everybody, I was like, new live. They were
Hello?
like, I got kicked. We stopped.
If y'all can hear me, put 1 in chat.
I can hear you. You can hear me, right?
Just saying my microphone's working. I just can't hear Jenny, maybe.
Oh,
Craney, can you hear me, babe?
I can hear you.
Okay, I just can't hear Jenny then. Okay.
I can hear you and Jenny.
Can you hear me
I'm really
now?
glad that this discussion is going in the direction that it is.
Me too.
I'm glad that Brian's getting up on panel.
Can
that
you hear me,
people are,
Crane?
Finally
Jenny, I can hear you.
and seeing that we all are starting to agree on the same thing that
there's power in numbers, y'all. That's the big thing.
And I'm not trying to defame anybody, and I'm not trying to sway people from going to other channels. If you want to watch slander channels, if you please by all means go watch them. If that's your form of entertainment, enjoy. It's not mine. And especially when it comes to Kylie Rodney, of all cases.
Yep.
Like, I'm not going to sit there and after a year of all of the hard work that all of us here at Squirrels on Fire have done, I am not going to have people slandering people like Ara. I'm not going to have people that are threatening Lala. I'm not going to have that nonsense here.
Yeah.
You know?
Can you hear me, Shan?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and Shanda, the thing too is well, let me say this if I can too,
go for it,
if you don't mind. I know that because of what you just said, it might look one way, but I want you guys to know that it was 100%, and I feel like this, that it was me that was in the wrong, and you guys are actually gracefully allowing me to not have to be ridiculed for being wrong.
Just blind.
Yeah, because I was thinking that you guys were acting out of malice and hate, and I realize now that when you identified somebody that is actually acting out of malice and hate, that you guys have stood up to it. So
right.
And what really bothers me is that up to this second, I have people messaging me and calling me, trying to give me their opinion on how they feel about what I'm doing. And they're sitting here watching your stream and saying, Blind can't be up there. I hate the squirrels. Blind can't be up there. I feel this way. With no respect for the fact that you guys have all been so good to me and kind to me.
So did you hear the beginning of the first live?
No, I actually I just seen the title and I just hopped out like right that second.
So I came in and the first live, I came in and I was like, look, I know how people feel about Megan. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of chat don't like Megan. It is what it is. But there's a lot of things I don't agree with Megan. But at the same time, I was on is that somebody texting? But anyways, I can hear it. But
line keeps flashing. So
but I was listening to Megan's live that said I'm okay, and I was listening to it before she went live, and I heard the hurt, and I heard how people are bullying her, and I said that on the first live. I was like, look, like, no matter what y'all feel, that's not okay. Like, you can't do this to her. Mental health is real. Like, you can't do that to her. So no matter how you feel about somebody, you can still have sympathy or empathy towards them. You can still project your feelings and stand up for what's right, no matter what your friends think, no matter what anybody else says. Do you see what I'm saying?
I think that should apply to her too, though, you know. And I say that
No,
not to you guys,
I
but
agree,
more to
but
myself as the person that was crusading for her, you know.
right, and I
Like,
agree, but I'm always gonna be that. I'm always gonna be that other person that's going to, whether you agree with me or you like me or not, I'm still gonna stand up for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it
yes,
is.
man. Thank you for that too, because you
Yeah,
guys are
of
showing
course.
it. Like, instead of saying it, you guys are showing it. And like, honestly, man, Shanda, the thing that really, like, to me, just like, between me and you, like, from me to you, the thing that opened my eyes was when I was shown these text messages of you telling Larissa, all you do is come in here to gossip and talk shit and stuff, like, you. And then she like presented you with the question of, like, well, how can we fix this? And you gave her the answer of, can you stop gossiping and fucking doing that shit? And she went back at you with something crazy, and I was like, dude, these make you look fucking horrible. And I don't, to me, I've allowed Larissa to continuously think that she tricks me and shit like that, because I honestly, I think it's funny, but I see exactly what she does to people, and I don't see how anybody else doesn't, you know? Like, and I only am naming these people by names because, like I said, I feel like it's because if there's a quiet period, people will come to me and say Shanda's doing this privately, and I can't prove that to be wrong, because there's an
I think
absence
it's
there,
fine
and
too,
I
by the
don't know
way.
what did happen. So, like, I want to put everything out there. We don't have no secrets. We've already all been fucking doxxed to hell and back.
Hey,
Ain't that the truth? My grandkids have been doxxed. We've all been doxxed, bro. It
Yeah,
is what it
it's
is.
them that have the secrets.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And
I
for Daisy,
blind.
as far as,
I'm
oh, I'm
sorry.
sorry, go ahead.
I appreciate you saying that you kind of went to bat for me, and I didn't hear that, and I apologize that I didn't. But it hurts me so badly that we can't like find some kind of common ground of we're not the ones that are going at Megan all the time. We're really not. And yet we get grouped into these people that are. So like Army for Jesus, and we're not even associated with her anymore. And
Yeah,
I went to I just saw Meg's live pop up, and I was like, it says I'm okay. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is she okay? You know, because when somebody says that, you worry about them. And
Right,
I
especially her.
genuinely am a person that cares about people. So
Yep.
I went there and I listened for a little bit, and I was like trying to send encouraging words and like, hey, Meg, hang in there. And she like went ballistic on me, like I was the devil spawn, and I'm like, look, I'm just here to try to offer encouragement. I'm sorry, bye. So I left because I'm just not going to put up with somebody cussing me out saying I'm the root of all their problems. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to really, as a person who suffers with depression and other things that, I don't want to talk about on here, but it's like I understand those depths of depression that you can get in, and I understand how hard it is when people are coming at you on the internet. The problem is I know I would leave the internet if I was her.
can you hear me?
Like
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
that would be me. I would leave the internet if that was me, because I wouldn't have put myself out there for one thing like that, but I would not have been the person that kept
Thank
on and on
God.
and on and on and expected things to change. But I truly care about people, and I do care about her, and I care about everybody.
well, that's why I apologize and I want to you directly, Jenny, say that I am sorry, because if I don't know if you do remember or not, but on that live stream, me and you were actually talking, and you said, Blind, believe it or not, there's a lot of us that really actually like you. And my response was that I didn't care what you guys thought. And I realized that I was 100% wrong about who was actually giving me the opportunity to show what type of person I am and stuff, because they seen a potential to to use my whatever it is that I have to offer, anything, my loud voice, fuck it. And
Right.
they took advantage of it to go after you, because everything that was done, and somebody else might have put their face on it and spoken my words or went and rebuilt my information, but the reality of it was that I was that entire fight towards you guys mostly. I mean, there was bits and pieces, but that's the reason why I feel like it's my responsibility to come let you guys know that I was wrong. Like,
But thank you for that. Like that takes like
That takes big guts.
it
Well,
does.
Sure
Big
does.
guts.
I do
Lot
want
of
to let you
respect
know,
for you.
Blind, that I was sent multiple emails that had information about video recordings. I never even opened them, honey. It's just, those are things that are not, it's nothing that I care about. If you can ask anybody in the Discord, when people bring drama into the Discord, what do I tell everybody?
Yep. Not
Get it
here.
the fuck out.
Not
Right.
here.
Get it out.
Not here.
and I see that it's crazy, because it's like, it is like as if I've been completely oblivious to what the
Sunflower
truth is,
needs the link,
because
y'all.
I see that now, and
Yeah.
I would never I'd never presumed that I could speak for her, but I just want to say this for Daisy, because she's the one person that out of all this stuff is that has respected my position on things. And if I wanted to apologize to somebody, she let me, and to you, Shanda, she encouraged it and
Absolutely. Yep.
stuff like this. So I just want you guys to know that when it comes to her, she's never ever spoken on any of you guys ill.
She's always been
Not
like that,
even
though. Yeah.
not even you, Shanda, or said anything that, like, she just said, man, it sucks that it went down like that. That's
Yeah.
all me and her,
Yeah.
And that
and
it
we
did.
talk about everything.
Daisy reached
So, like,
out to
just so
me.
that you guys know that.
I'm not sure how long ago she sent the email, because I'm really terrible. Everybody will tell you I'm terrible at checking emails, unless everybody's like, Shanda, check your email. Like, I really suck at emails. But Daisy did reach out to me, and I am going to respond. I don't really have any animosity towards her, other than the fact that she allowed people to paint me in a direction only because of the information she was providing.
Yeah, I would hope that you would realize that if we all
Shan,
look at
can
it
you drop the
collectively,
link
it
for
feels like that
Sunflower?
happened to all of
Yes.
us.
And I'm not trying to paint myself a saint here, because yeah, when I have an opinion, I say my opinion in private, and I never put it on my YouTube channel. But then you have malicious people that you have a Discord where everybody's trying to trust each other and trying to respect one another into, this is a safe place for you to vent to, and then taking that vent and completely manipulating it by screenshotting it and saying, oh, but this is what she said, all while not including the context of why that discussion was brought up in the first place, which was usually by the person screenshotting said conversations.
Yeah, baiting you.
Who eating ice? That would be Blind. He's eating ice. It's his phone. He can't help it.
Oh, that's
Can
my
you drop
phone?
the link for
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your
Sunflower?
phone.
I
Well,
think
it's
it
still
might be
happening
Shan.
when I mute.
She had
Let me
mute.
mute. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Can y'all hear me?
It's Shan.
Yeah.
Please drop the link for Sunflower.
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh yes, Sunflower
Guys,
needs
I'm
a
gonna
link.
hop down so that hopefully it's not mine. But I love you guys, and I think we're trying to do the right thing here.
Yeah. I'm hopping down too, guys.
And I'll be in chat, of course.
Me too.
We love you,
I love
Jenny.
you guys.
Love you,
Hi,
Lala.
Ninja.
Thank you,
Love you
Jenny.
guys.
You're
Thank you.
amazing.
Like,
You're
and
Love you
that's
guys.
so
literally
amazing.
all I'm trying to do with my channel, with what I've grown it from the floor up. I made the conscious choice to get rid of my old YouTube channel, which I could have come back with 1.2 million followers and use that. But I wanted to reset. I wanted to start over, and I wanted to build it from the floor up under a new brand. And that is what I'm doing here.
Shan,
I'm trying to get everybody. What?
did you drop the link, babe?
Yeah, I did. I'll drop it again though. I'm trying to get everybody
Sorry. Okay.
to
Thank you.
do this collectively without malicious intent, without misinformation. Like, come on, y'all. Like, Kylie hasn't been with us for over a year. Trinity, we're coming up on a year. Dante, the poor child, like he doesn't even have any type of truth put out there for him. There are so many children in the Tahoe region that need their voices to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't start
Yeah.
at Kylie, and it's not going to stop at Kylie until we as a community, we as American citizens stand up and say this corruption, this pedophilia, this trafficking of all kinds, enough is enough.
And I think that is a profound statement that we can take and apply to even our little tiny community, because that's what I'm
Yes.
trying to do, is push the bad actors out. I hate doing this. I don't want to be making nobody cry or feel bad. But if
No.
you're doing all this evil shit, fucking everything up that we try to do,
Mhm.
I only simply fired up a live stream. I mean, fired up my YouTube. I'd never even done any of this. I started my YouTube,
About to fire up
and
this weed. Go ahead.
hell yeah. But I started watching, and then I saw that you could interact, and I would laugh and joke with people. But
Mhm.
then I wanted to just like take back what I had done with her specifically, and then it turned into all this, and then it seems like they
Honey.
took everything I had to offer and turned it into something
Mhm.
ugly.
Malicious, yep. And that's the thing, is we have to realize as human beings is we can't take back what has already been said. We cannot take
Yeah,
back what has already been done. All we can do is be better human beings.
yep. That's what I'm trying to do by doing this. Because if I had just stayed quietly hating you guys for no reason or
Yeah.
choosing to stay in that mode, there's no growth in that. And for myself, that's the standard I try and hold myself to.
Blind, can I
And
interrupt you,
growth is super
please?
important. I
Yeah, it
commend
Can
you
seems
for
I,
that.
like
Shan,
seems
please
like
read
there's
CNY's.
CNY's been trying
She
to talk to
can't.
you.
He can't, so
Jan,
someone has to read it for
Jan,
her.
it
Oh,
says,
I've
Yeah,
been
I can't
go
see
ahead.
that.
CNY was saying she's been super
Why is it
defensive her
echoing?
whole life, and had 3 people actually come to her and tell her that you, Shan, were telling everyone that she was full of it, like full of shit, and that you weren't, that she wasn't out for
Shit.
Carly, and she couldn't be trusted. So she's like, what
Oh
the
yeah, I
heck?
can co-sign
People
that.
are
I can
playing us
co-sign that.
No.
That
against
was
each other.
Larissa.
No, I didn't. I never said that.
I know you would never say that. And the thing
That's
I
what I
said,
told
Say
her.
that
instead of
about
coming
who?
to Shan directly,
CNY?
The
she
only
just took
thing that
off.
I have
She just took
ever
it and went
said
off.
about CNY is when drama is brought to her, why, with the type of content she
Yeah.
brings, why would she surround herself around people that are bringing drama to her when she has so much to fucking offer this community? I have never spoken ill of CNY. I have no reason
exactly
to.
what. So someone lied to her. So
And
there's
if there is
tons
a
of people
problem,
are
come
against it.
directly
Oh,
to you, right?
thank you for
Shan.
Yeah,
letting me
that was
read
Larissa
that.
that said
Please
that.
want to read
I
that.
was aware that actually
Thank you,
happened.
CNY.
And
But she said there's 3 people that told her that.
No,
3
3,
people.
okay.
no.
So it's not just Larissa.
That's like, yeah.
I don't
That's
remember
that's
anything.
strange.
Yeah, no, the only thing that
But-
I've ever said is why she, with her content, why she would allow like a circle of drama to come near her, as to say, to do anything that would discredit her. When it was nothing bad, it was nothing negative. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you would. That's the completely different than saying someone's full of it. So like,
I
this
mean,
is completely not true. So yeah, they're just
with
putting
what
against each
the way
other.
that I do my channel,
Mm.
that is to be expected of me. But when I saw a post being made about me, I just thought to myself, that is so unlike her to make a post about that. Then I realized where the information was coming from. And I was like, okay, there's the common denominator. And now with Blind, I saw the same common denominator. And now you're looking with Army for Judas. The same thing is, look at the common denominator.
Yep. Hey guys, I'm sorry I have to take off. I was supposed to be
All right, babe,
somewhere
it's
at
okay.
10:30, but if
Oh, you better get
I
it.
can just say this, that something that I think we should all remember moving forward is the fact that we don't even want to be saying all this stuff, because I know
No, we
that most
don't.
of us feel like we're gossiping, but if
Mhm.
we really think about it, speaking about it on a live stream means you're actually addressing it.
Yes.
It's
Correct.
not gossiping
Trying to
because it's
fix
not
it.
private.
Yes.
Right.
I
And
agree.
these things
And
need to be
it's
put
not.
out there for
It's really
people.
not
But I
gossiping
thank
when
you
it's
guys
true.
for
You know.
hearing me out, and I hope I
Good
wish
to
you guys
see
the
you,
best.
You're
Y'all have
welcome
my
up here
support.
anytime. You're welcome in my chat anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you, Blind.
Very good
Have a
to
great
see
night,
you,
sir.
Blind.
Thank you. I have a lot of respect for you for coming up
Thank
like
you
that.
guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank
Absolutely.
you guys for letting me read
And
these
like,
comments from CNY. Thank you.
yeah, any comments
yes,
that
please.
CNY is posting, please read them out loud because I
I,
cannot see them and I wish I could. I don't.
been
It's not on
trying,
my.
but
I don't know what's going
I
on.
can't see him in StreamYard, but I can see him in chat.
All
Which
right,
is
let me
weird.
100%
let me pull up
rando.
YouTube.
Mean
If
girls.
CNY wants to come up on panel, she is more than welcome to. If she wants to just get her point across without, having to type and have people to read, she's more than welcome to. Otherwise,
If
she's
I'm-
always welcome to email me.
could I say something, Shin? And
Absolutely,
to
honey.
CNY, I don't know her, she doesn't know me, but just between the two of you both being creators and very big creators, big in our eyes, and you both work very hard and you both are working for the same goal. I think it would be
Mhm.
great if there is a problem, any size, small or huge, gigantic, rather than allowing these other people to get in the middle of it, if you two would communicate
Yes.
directly,
And
then there's no question.
And the
That's
only
right.
reason why I was playing her videos is to drive people to her channel, to get people to see and hear what she's saying, because I stood beside the things that she was saying that I was playing. It's not about me stealing people's content. It's about me putting the people that are saying the things and taking the source and making them the front line of where I got that information from.
Yeah,
Or why I
receipts.
feel this information
receipts.
is so
I mean,
important to have out there.
Plus,
we
I love
they're
that about you.
justice for Kylie, and they're putting good stuff
Yes.
out there. So you,
Yeah.
I mean, we all
We
want.
At
have
the same time, if somebody's going to come to me and say, "Hey, can you not play my videos like that's so disrespectful?" I'm going to honor that. You see what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
if people have no problem with me playing their stuff, and if it resonates with me and it's super important in Kylie Rodney's case or Trinity's case or any of these cases that resonate with me, yes,
Okay.
I will feature them on Scrolls on Fire and drop the links to your channel, giving
Shan,
full credit to. Go ahead.
I have to read it while I can still see it. Listen,
Yeah, I can't see it on either end.
Listen, I am as real as I can be, but
Oh,
I
you
do
should have
get very
realized it.
defensive. And
Mhm.
I was so mad because I tried to do everything I could for Kylie, and I just flipped when I was told what you supposedly said.
No, honey. No. And all I've ever
Come
tried to
on up.
do was lift your
We
channel
have so
up,
much.
put
We have so much content in Discord that we could do a live every
with
day
everything.
and
Yes.
still not cover everything.
And that's
So
the thing, is
much.
like, I'm not trying to keep secrets from people, and I'm not trying to withhold information. I feel that there's certain things that have no place on YouTube or any type of
Yes.
public platform that should be, and we're there, when we find somebody that is willing to pay attention and investigate and start getting the ball really rolling, that care about the children in America, I'm going to save all of that information for that person that I know I can entrust to do the right thing.
Well, and also somebody said in a comment that, thought that you had taken it to the FBI.
No,
I'm going to give it, I'm going to get, no, but I'm going to,
contact the FBI.
but I'm going to give everybody a secret. They wouldn't know if you had taken it to the FBI, because it's not like you're going to get on a live and say, okay,
Now,
it's in the mail.
That's not to say that I haven't reached out to tens of hundreds of thousands of people that have links to people of where I need it to be, and that's the direction I'm going. I don't
It's
feel
a
like
setting up process. It's a process. It's not like you put a stamp on it and put it in the mail. It's not like
that's
that.
the thing, is when you're playing poker, you're not going to tell all these people,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? Every card that you're holding in,
best way to put it,
and somehow, you know what I mean? Like, the last thing that I want to do is, if I have substantial information, the last thing that I want to do, that I have been working so hard, like, I've given up so much of my life for Kylie and these kids and this information, that I'm not going to put it out there and compromise anything. I mean, that's what people don't understand. Okay, is let's go back to Army for Judas for a minute. Okay?
That might be why it's some of the same information over and over. And I'm not going to do 25 overs like she did, but that might be why.
And I'm at the point with her, with the stuff that she's putting out there. If somebody would confide in her some real important information, she's going to put it on YouTube and ruin any type of justice for Kylie. That's the same reason why all of the Megan stuff I have put in my Discord. Some people don't get to see all levels of Discord. I have to make sure that I can trust you with this information, that you're not going to leak it on YouTube or any type of platform that is going to ruin anything that we could do for Kylie or Trinity or Dante or any of these kids in the Tahoe region. I'm not
Thank
going
you.
to do that.
Truth
I'm not
revealed.
so dumb.
Thank you,
Truth
Crane. I was
revealed
going to
in
say,
here.
get that.
Yeah,
Read
I'm gonna
that
pull
for
this.
Stand right
her.
off
I'm
your
no, I'm putting
comment.
this.
Truth
I'm
revealed.
gonna put this. I'm putting this on there, and I'll read it out loud. Truth revealed. God bless you, honey, for the comments that you left. They were well needed. Thank you for that. So they say here, yes, calling lies as a truth in the name of Jesus and being Holy Spirit led is truly using and misusing his
Yes.
name in vain. And those are facts.
Yes.
I will never stand for that. Christians don't do that. It's in the 10 Commandments, and it is.
Thank
Depending
you so
on what
much.
version, you read, you're either going to see it in line 7, 8, or 9.
Oh, I
And
don't
like I
even,
said,
I'm not even
I
Christian, and I don't act like that.
honey,
It's
that's
just
the thing
wrong.
is I don't claim to be ordained in
It's
any
wrong.
religion. I don't claim any religion as mine. All that I know is God is real.
But see, that's even it, Shan, though, because you're not, this every Sunday school Christian, blah, blah. It's the fact that we're not to that level and we can see it. Does that make sense?
And the simple fact
Uh-huh.
that all of the religions that I have studied over my 43 years of life, that they all have the same root foundation. And that is your only passage to heaven is through God and God only. I'm not here to say anybody's belief system is wrong in any way, but when I see people, you lost me?
Yeah, we got the
You
first
can't,
two words.
I can
you
hear
can't
you.
hear me?
Now we can.
Oh,
Okay, I can hear you.
the only type of people that I have issues with, oh, I am roboting, I hear it, are people that misinform the masses and lie. And then the only thing above that for me is hurting children, the elderly, and animals. And then
Yep.
above that is just straight up murder.
Yep.
I don't have many rules that I demand.
Or when you
people.
murder.
Uh-oh, I'm roboting.
You're not roboting, Shan.
My
Sunflower
internet is acting wonky, something crazy, man.
It's Sunflower that's actually roboting.
But
for
what
me.
I'm saying, as a person that was born and raised a Mormon, who at 13 years old became an atheist, who by 16 became an agnostic to the point where I wanted to question everything. I'm not here to pass judgment on any Christian believer, any God believer, or anybody that denies the existence of God and only relies on science and the universe. What I know from all of my learnings is I'm not really anybody to cast judgment on somebody unless they're breaking the 10 Commandments. And if you look in any religion, they all have a set rule to follow. And they're pretty damn similar. I don't want to have to sit here and be pointing out what might look like gossip to people. But like I said, when it comes to misinformation, when it comes to just blatant lies and calling it the will of God or Jesus or whatever you believe, I have to draw the line there. Like, I really, really have to draw the line there. And like I said, I'm not telling people to not watch certain channels. That's not who I am. Go watch them. If that's the type of nonsense that entertains you, get it. But
Right.
when I'm trying, when I've seen so many people like CCTV, CNY, Aura, Crane Kicks quietly doing the work that they're doing, and then I have somebody like Misty come along where I try to bring her in to all of these people I'm trying to protect from the powers that sweep kids under the rug. And they come in so maliciously, and I still, not being the Christian, give chances and give chances and give chances. There comes a point where I got to stop turning the cheek and finding honor in silence. And that is one thing, one root foundation that you will see at my channel is even if it makes me look like a shitty person or a sinner or slanderous, I'm always going to try to tell the truth. And truth to me cannot be justified without research. And this is why I try to tell people, please do your own homework. Please take the information that I'm giving you, run with it. And if you find a hole in something that I'm saying, please let me know so I can correct it. If you can prove me wrong, I'll correct it. Look, so many of y'all have me on the fence about so many things because so many of you bring so many plausible things. And that is why I take my channel and I let people base their opinion, or people that feel like their voice would tremble or their knees would get weak. They tell me, hey, can you present this in a way that it seems like that it's yours? But please make sure you do your research. Everybody that emails me says, hey, I'm going to give this to you, but you do what you want with it. Just like CNY says, hey, I don't know. There's a little bit of receipt that I can back up what I'm presenting to you. But yes, what we all do is kind of speculation and opinion, but the things that we're putting forth have base to it. And I just, at this point, I find Misty so far off base with what she's doing that I can't sit aside and stand for it anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it. Can y'all hear me? Craney.
I'm here, baby.
Oh, you can
Where
hear
did
me?
everybody go?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think stuff's going on with either my channel or my internet or
Oh shoot!
whatever.
Yeah, people are getting. Sunflower just was the.
Mm-hmm.
She got kicked off, so people are getting kicked off.
Like, the thing that is, Rando, is I don't even care if people aren't being kind to me or kind to others, because the way that people try to express their own character, I don't, unless I can say, hey, this is wrong. Hey, look, this is what's really going on. This is the fact. This is the receipt. Like, I don't try to speak on it. I really don't. The reason why I feel people like me and Ryan Upchurch have said and looked at the things that we have is because of the information we were given. If law enforcement would have done their jobs, you would not have millions of people still speculating the Kylie Rodney case, most of which say some type of foul play or some type of something is going on.
Would you mind trying to drop the link one more time, Shan?
I absolutely can.
Yeah,
Yeah, and what I do
something's
know,
going on. They're
CB,
getting
is
booted out.
there is no honor in silence.
There is no honor.
There really isn't. And like I said, people can think that that I'm an asshole for calling Army for Judas out or even calling her that. But I just can't look at her as a God-fearing, Christian-believing person while she continues to apologize for things she continues to do. And what bothers me the most about the way she does it is she's so quick to do a live or do a video on all this misinformation, but she never comes back correcting her misinformation. Or if she feels she's done something wrong and needs to apologize for it, you'll see that in a community post. Isn't that kind of odd?
I lost my connection. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. Goslin has a really good point right here.
No.
Every single one of them come in Shan's channel. She's made them big or helped them.
Oh, here's what I
truth.
see. Every single one of
There you
them
go.
came in Shan's channel. She made them big. I mean, really, if you look at my channel is not even big. 5,000 subscribers isn't shit. when you look at some of these people doing ridiculous ass things, calling it entertainment, and have millions of subscribers, you know? She spoke truth. They got butthurt. They left thinking they were going to be bigger. Didn't happen. So try to wreck me. And the thing of it is some of these people have, because they know they've done wrong and they know that I am on point with my fucking receipts, on point with everything that I say, that I could provide the receipts if need be. And some things just don't deserve the recognition. They don't deserve the receipt. But I think what it is they feel if they attack me first, that I'm just going to somehow cower away and not say something. And like, people know me, I will sit on shit for 6 months till I get to the point where enough is enough. I'm going to continue to read this if I find it again. They left thinking they were going to be bigger and didn't happen, so try to wreck me. Yes. And I'm not saying that some people didn't call me out on my bullshit. You know, numerous times I've heard Megan call me out on some things and I've corrected it. I've heard Blind call me out on things and correct it. And for as much as y'all are probably going to cringe when I say this, there are some things that, what's Gravel Neck's real name? What's his, I forget what his, oh, Killshot. He's even said some things about me that he thought I was saying about him, and I so wasn't even talking about him. Like, these people can hate me, but I truly am not a malicious person. If I'm firing back, it's probably because I'm sick and tired of people either causing drama just to cause it because they can, because that's just what they do, or because they're misleading people, or they want to get people on their side so they don't listen to me. Like, that's fine. If that's really what you want to do, I normally disconnect myself from those people and I go back to focusing on what's important to me. While they're still yammering on for 4 and 6 months later, all about what Shanda's doing, that she's not. Shanda's focused on Kylie Rodney and Trinity Backus and what I'm doing with my family and my friends. Like I said, I don't care if people don't like me. But if you're going to put something out there that is only a half truth or is slanderish, yes, I'm going to clap back. And if I clap back with receipts and you need to go run and get your ointment, it's your own fault. Fuck around, find out.
Shan, if I may interrupt you,
Yeah,
the other night when Army was on a roll, and I made a comment, and I think what it is if you make a comment and it's not a comment praising her, she gets offended because you're not supposed to disagree. And I mean, we all know that disagreeing is healthy because it makes you look at things, you know, in different ways. But that's not the way she looks at it. So then she sees that the comment is from me, being Sunflower Dragon. Okay, well, you know that she has the problem with the sunflowers and the whole thing with the Kylie and the sunflowers. So according to her, because Dragon, that's Satan. And
I've heard so many of her theories and DMs about you.
The sunflower is, it must be, yeah. I mean, that is just ridiculous. I mean, that is just
like dragons.
Like, okay, and it's not me putting her business out there, but you all know how I run the Discord. If people bring some type of, I try to sit biased while people are telling me like nonsensical things, and then they continue saying nonsensical things when I actually like have to start correcting the nonsensical things and things that I know for fact. And I have to keep correcting that to the point where other people are seeing it and are emailing me and in my inbox and in my chats saying the same exact thing. Like, I don't know how she thinks she's like a born again Christian when, like, look,
We should
Megan,
read Truth Reveals comment, Shan.
Megan is more of a saint than this lady is leading you all to believe. She has a lot of work. Yes. She claims that the Holy Spirit leads her. No. If the Spirit of God was leading you, you wouldn't be wrong. God is truth, and she knows this. And like, that's what I'm trying to say about her is like, this woman literally knows people have brought information to her that debunks her opinion or what.
That's why I begged her not to blame God for all of this.
Yeah, and then the fact that Like, I listened to right before this live her literally say that God is driving her to do. No, the fuck he's not,
Right? I about
lady.
fell out of my chair when I heard that. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I was like, what? How dare
then,
you
like,
say that stuff,
what
Army?
is so offensive is, like,
It is very offensive.
she knows in the core of her narcissistic admitting, and she admitted that she's more narcissistic than Sammy herself, to know that the background of who I know she is and who she presented herself to be in Discord and all the hours of conversation of her, just, man, whew, I still gave her the benefit of the doubt. But whenever I heard her not only misleading masses, putting misinformation out there after being corrected over and over and over and over again, but this is my opinion, I'm still going to tell you my opinion, knowing damn well that you are putting out misinformation and untruths, you cannot, lady, claim that God is leading you. And I understand why Kirsuma and Megan and all of these people have attacked her. I get it now. Like, I see it. Granted, some of these same people have attacked me, and that's fine too. But I'm sorry, the masses that are coming forward and saying army for not Jesus, army for Judas, what you are doing is wrong, and the belief that you're trying to hold in front as the guys that you're leading is you are making the character that you're painting for yourself. I don't need to discredit you. What you see here is a real army of people that have finally all said their piece, that are all saying the same thing: enough is enough. Either grow from this, start doing your actual research before putting information out there, or God's going to handle it. And in this lifetime, it's going to come in the form of a lawsuit.
But Shan, for her to suggest that because me, you, we are getting, as her words were, salty because of the things that she was finding.
Thank you,
And
Sunflower.
even suggest, I got a lollipop now, I'm calming down. Even suggesting that you are not here, you're not one of the real ones.
What does that mean?
You're
I
not
thought
here
we
for
just had to
Kylie.
share.
You're not here for Kylie.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry to
And
cut
we
you off,
all
but I
know
just want to
that's
say this.
bullcrap.
Miss G, email me like immediately. As soon as you email me, I will connect you with CB in a private way and get you two connected. And I'll leave. Well, I ain't gonna leave CB alone because I like talking to her. I'm not gonna lie. I like talking to you too, but you don't ever email me when I tell you to.
Yeah, y'all just be safe, okay?
That's
Y'all
the
be
point
safe.
I also wanted to make was
Go ahead.
she was saying in her live that these trolls coming in, or
No.
Sunflower, defending Megan.
I
Just
never
about
mentioned Megan. I just said that those two boys. Okay,
no,
y'all
honey.
think
I'm talking
about. No,
about
I
when you
know.
went into Megan's
Yeah,
chat
And
and
what's
said
funny
this
about
is
it
wrong.
is the people that don't like me are going to say that I sent you all, and I send y'all.
No,
Look,
no,
I
no.
don't care what y'all do in the private times of
Can
your
I
own
Think
time.
of this.
Can
I
I
Go do
think
what you want.
we have all seen Megan. We've had conversation with Megan.
Mhm.
We know how Megan is. Megan, and I think she would say this herself, so I don't feel like I'm not saying anything bad about her.
Mm-mm.
Can you imagine Megan with 6 children?
No. Oh, hell no. Oh, Lord help them, us all. You know
You
what I
know
mean?
what I mean?
Oh my God.
It's not even imaginable, you know? She would literally, I mean, I don't want her to say anything and her take it the wrong
Look,
way,
and
because
and
that's
for the
not what I
people
mean.
that think that I hate Megan, I don't hate nobody. Let me make that very, very clear. I don't have hate in my heart for nobody. When I
Ain't no
lay my
room
head
for
down
all
at
that.
night, I ask for forgiveness and for those people to be forgiven. The only thing that really has any skin in any of this, and Megan can laugh about it, and we'll all agree that her word salad is kind of what got her into this mess in the first place. If she would have sought the right, I don't know, pastor or her parents or somebody before coming into the Kylie Rodney case, and maybe she could have explained herself so much better.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many people that were trying to claim to be Megan's friend. And like, look, I never try to do anything bad on Megan. All I'm here is to provide information that will lead to the truth and justice for Kylie Rodney. And Megan knows for me and my channel, it's not about Megan. Yes, it's about what Megan said around the case. And yes, a lot of that is important. And yes, a lot of the information Megan put out there has brought us in directions that we probably wouldn't be there without Megan. And that's why I think we bring up Megan here on my channel. I'm speaking for my channel here, you know, is whenever it comes to finding answers. I realized a long time ago that when Megan got to the point where she was done, she was done. She wasn't telling anybody anything that she didn't already tell us. And that's why I kept telling people, go back to the beginning. If you want any answers, go back to the beginning. You can't ask her any more questions. Megan's done.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I don't focus on what Megan has been doing since earlier this year, because she's not going to help Kylie. She can barely help herself right now. Let her get her feet on the ground. Let her do what she needs to do to be the parent that she needs to be to her children. We can sit here and speculate on Daisy and Sammy's friendship all day long, but at the end of the day, there is no substantial proof. None. And all of the information that we have out there is no proof that her kids were at the party. And unless somebody brings me a picture or a timestamp or some type of information, or take it to law enforcement, take it to whoever you want, whoever you trust, I cannot sit here and say derogatory or incriminating things against innocent people. What happened to what we represent, which is innocent until proven guilty in the court of law? I really can't blame Megan for her word salad. Like, I can pay attention to it. Go ahead.
Those two boys, the Cooper and I can't even remember, Brandon
Cooper and Brandon. Look,
okay,
y'all.
she's telling them,
Get off
she's
Google,
telling them for them to prove to her that they're not Megan's son.
Look,
for them to prove. Is that insane?
Look, and that's the thing, is like the thing about the internet, okay? Google, of all things. Look at the corruption in America. Look at these companies and some of these people that help run Google, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the misinformation that they drive into the algorithm, and then all of the real truth and information that they keep out of mainstream media, that they keep off of Google, that they kind of, you know, keep it on a, you know, a little whisper. And she's going to sit here and tell you because Google told her that this is the truth, that you got to take that as truth. No, honey, that's where you got to start doing your homework. You got to do your research. You got to take some of that ink supply money and put it into something that's actually going to help you. Because if you want,
she told me to go Google it, so that's what I did. Look, and I found another Megan and I found another Cooper.
Girl, I have taken so much of the bullshit that she has spewed and put it into the software that I pay to use. And let me tell you, no.
It's like you need various sources to verify.
Well, she couldn't believe that you had not come across it, that you know, all of your research skills that you hadn't.
The reason why I don't bring it up is because I've come across it and I've looked it up and I've ran it against so many sources outside of Google that your math ain't mapping, lady. I understand that Google told you so, but
I guess we got another Hydra arm of the distraction machine.
Wrong again.
Another Hydra arm of the distraction machine, right, guys?
Ugh. Ouch.
Like, and that's
so. This is again another distraction.
I'm not trying to claim nothing here. This is my opinion, but I cannot believe a woman that has not been. And I'm sorry if anybody can come forward and say that they've seen a Misty or an Army for Jesus, Justice, anything like that, in any of the live streams, any of the comments, and anything that had in Facebook posts, groups, whatever, that had anything to do with Kylie Rodney from August 2022 until January of 2022, let me know. Because I don't believe that she's just sitting in the shadows,
Yeah.
taking in all this Kylie Rodney content, and then she roped us in with all that Sammy stuff. Remember that? Remember that? All that Sammy stuff sucked us all in, and then all of a sudden started spreading all this misinformation.
And like the thing with the wigs, not
And
only
then
did you
meanwhile,
prove that,
yeah,
Illuminated Minds
yeah.
proved that,
Shan,
and somebody
repeat the
else
question.
did.
No,
We
honey,
might
I
have
had
missed it.
listen. I had somebody reach out to me that sent me a picture of these kids in real life, and then whenever I saw Illuminated Mind just do the work that eventually Ada got to, bless her fucking soul, Illuminated Mind does not get enough recognition for these
Oh yeah, I
like the
know.
truth
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
Like, and look, if I want a 100% reliable source of information and truth, I go to Illuminated Mind. That girl does her homework for days and months, and at this point over a year on end, and puts them together in such a fashion that you can't deny it. And when she put Ozzy and the friend there, and every single picture, go to their social media, you will see that they have mop hair, that they're
And
the sheepdog
Mario.
boys, they're not wigs. And Mario, okay, look, y'all. And that's when she started losing me. Like, I was just like, okay, girl, you're reaching there. And I let it go. And then the next live she would do, or the next video
To this
she would
minute,
put out,
right this
was more
minute, she
reaching.
still believes it.
I
She
have
still
to say
believes it.
though, in the beginning, I was in the beginning until when I saw it. Until then, we dug and did the research, and then we found out. Whoa, wait a minute!
Yeah, we were all
Those
like, what
actually
the
are
fuck?
not wigs. I was like, that's a pretty good.
But I really don't think that any adults would stand next to the kids. Would they be going, why do you have
No,
a
girl,
wig?
and
You
look,
know,
okay.
I mean, I
After-
know it's crooked, but still, that's right there in broad
there's
daylight.
3 different videos that she
Yes, she
puts
was.
out claiming these 3 different women at the same very presser conference is Megan.
Oh,
And
I
Megan
know.
has
Yes,
straight
yes.
up told us all of the things that she has attended, and we can confirm with receipts that Megan isn't lying. That's why we
Right.
talk about it.
And I've just seen Megan enough to know that, that's
Look,
not her
I'm
body
not here
shape.
to discredit Megan. What I'm here to do is point out the truths that Megan told that led us to information that we can't stop looking at, which might be Evan Fight, which might be Isaac, which might be Sammy, which might be Elsa, which might be, some of these people in the community. I thank her. Like, I genuinely, like, I'm not mad at Megan. I thank Megan for her word salad. And
Right.
I'm
And
not,
if there's anything that we can keep
look, me too. I got
Megan
word salad
out
too.
of, then that's a plus. If we can eliminate anything that Megan is not involved in.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
like,
plus.
and that's the one thing, and the type of people that I bring into Squirrels on Fire, into the Discord, is people that aren't afraid to spend the time. And it might be things that I don't want to look into, that other people are willing to. And that's why I built this collective like I did, because there's so many people and so many facets and aspects of Kylie's case that are willing to do what other people that's an ability they don't have. And that's okay. The more people we get together, the more people that are collectively focused on the same thing, the same real thing, not somebody that's out there putting misinformation and then saying all of these channels. Like, you're telling me, Ara, of all people, that she is somehow, with all of her all of her receipts blow my mind. Like, there is not a day that Ara and I haven't had a discussion where she teaches me something. I appreciate that girl and her channel and what she's doing for all of these cases, for her music, for the way that she teaches her children. Respect. But for somebody to sit there and defame her and claim that she's out to ruin Kylie's case or that she's somehow involved in it? Are you
But there's
fucking
no way
serious?
that guy in
Amen.
that feeder looks nothing like that Nick. And I mean, it's just, I don't understand why her eyes see something totally different than what
I don't know.
the rest of the world.
It's because
I don't know.
It
but
doesn't make
I have pictures
sense.
of him. I have pictures of him at an older age
like,
and
and
a
the
younger
fact
age,
is,
and that's definitely 100% not Nick.
and what
I mean,
bothers me more
No.
is, as a person that's claiming to be Christian, she never comes forward and apologizes. She's always like, well, I'm not sorry for it. It's my opinion. And like, everybody's okay with that because I don't, what everybody's telling me is everybody's done. Well, not everybody. You're still going to have the gossip people and the people that like drama and watch daytime TV.
Love you,
and
Ara.
well,
enjoy that shit.
I
More
worry
power to you.
about is what I worry about is, and I've said this to you all before. There are people that follow her. There are people that think that she knows what she's talking about, and they cannot even imagine that she would even begin to lead them astray.
Yeah.
And that's what is actually happening. So just like I was watching Justice A to Z this morning, and people were coming in saying, you know, this, and it was information that they were bringing from her. And so it's like you tell 10 people and 20 no, and then 40 no, and then the next thing that we know, you know, all this stuff that has nothing to do with anything is going to be what everybody's thinking is the real thing.
And that's why she keeps saying that she's not going to let anybody distract her while she's distracting her own self. Like, she's literally distracting herself with all this nonsense, saying
And
that
her
if
viewers.
everybody else, people are turning lights off in her house, it's probably your kids, honey. They're probably like, oh, mom's a little, you know, something going on there. Let's play a prank on her and turn the lights off and on. I don't think any Asians are coming and stalking you. I don't think Megan is sending hackers after you. I don't.
Army,
you're so far
I
off
don't
base.
think you have
Nobody has
anything that
any
they need,
reason to
honey.
bother you other than the slander
Yeah.
that you're putting out there.
That would be it.
That's why. Because you don't know when to shut the fuck up.
And because
that could be a reason.
You know, Megan brought her ex-husband. They're not married, but they are not divorced. I mean, they are not divorced, but they're still married. So she, you know, this children thing has really, you know, taken her for a loop. And it has a deeper meaning than what everybody knows. It has a deeper meaning. It has a deeper meaning because she did not have more children, and there's a reason that she didn't have more children. So therefore, all this talk of having more children and not claiming them is really gotten to her. Okay.
And all of her digging that she did on Megan's brother, like, literally, if she would have just gone to any of the public documents on there, it would name Megan and her 2 children. You're telling me that they're gonna, lady, are you listening to yourself?
But so since she gets her husband to come
that
up.
was so sad. I'm sorry, but that was really sad that they pushed Megan to the point where, like, she's like, that man didn't need to be.
I did not know
He
did that. He did.
I realized a couple of days after the fact, but yeah, that's
so she says that because he did that, that's all such, you know, that just proves it even more.
Look, and I legitimately thought when Braden came into my chat that was the wrong Braden, because people be fucking with me all the time. How am I to know when there's so many weird people coming to my channel pretending to be who they're not? It's weird.
Like Blind tonight, I didn't think that was really Brian.
Right? Look, when Ryan Upchurch came here and everybody's like, that's not Ryan. And then he hopped up on panel 3 times, dropped me $500 is what he dropped me in total. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Dropped me some money. And like, it was the coolest freaking live that I've experienced with somebody of that type of status. You know what I mean? Like, he's cool as shit. He's God believing, God fearing, a country boy at heart. And I love him to pieces. I love that he pointed to things, but I'm not having people come here pretending to be somebody. And sometimes I call things out that I'm wrong for. Megan, I apologize. I really thought that wasn't your kid. but also he could sit down. I don't need him in my chat. I don't need to be bothering your kids. I don't need to be emailing them or reaching out to them
He
on
still didn't
Facebook.
need to be there, whether it was him or not.
You know what I mean? Like, Megan,
Yeah.
I'm telling you this with all of my heart and soul. Yeah, I want you to speak more on Kylie, Rodney, but please stop. For your safety, for your children's futures, for your future, focus on you, honey. Focus on your kids. Focus on your channel. Stop allowing these people to come to your channel that coerce you to start popping off. These people are not your friends. They are here to cause a ruckus for you to entertain them so that they can laugh and giggle behind a screen at you, and it's not fair to you.
Mm-hmm.
You have a very few select friends, from Judy to Kirsuma to certain people that have been your day ones, honey. Day ones. Stay with those people. Stop letting people in your life that really honestly have hidden agendas to see what kind of, if they stay around long enough, if you might slip and tell them something, or if you tell them something behind the scenes, eventually they're going to use them against you. Stop. You don't have to talk about Kylie anymore. You don't have to excuse anything. You don't have to justify anything for anybody. I think it's time that we leave what Megan is doing now alone and focus on what happened to Kylie. And if that so happens to be the content put out by Megan back then, I'm not opposed to that. But to continually judge this woman and mock her and maim her and do these things that have nothing to do with Kylie, like, if she brings up Kylie and you want to make a clip video, do it. But I don't like, I don't see any fun anymore in talking about what Megan's trying to do with her life. Like, I just don't.
Her day-to-day activities, that has nothing to do with Kylie.
I mean, if y'all want to go do it for entertainment, more power to you. I'm not anybody to tell you what to do with your channel by any means, because you know I'm probably going to giggle along with you in the privacy of my home, but it's just not what I'm doing with my own channel, is all I'm saying. I'm not passing judgment by any means, but when it comes to certain people, they just need to stop. Leave Megan's kids alone. Enough is enough. Like, enough is enough. And for somebody that is so hated on YouTube to say enough is enough, that's saying a lot on my character compared to yours. Because you know me, I'm all for calling people out, all for saying things and all this and that, but enough is enough. Please leave Megan's kids alone. I'm literally begging you to leave Megan's kids alone. If you want to focus on the possibility of Daisy and Sammy could be living together, that still doesn't need to be on YouTube. It doesn't. I don't even know why I said it, but I'm just making a point, you know? Like, focus on Kylie. Focus on the people around her. Focus on the community. Focus on the elected officials. Focus on the law enforcement. Focus on her extraction. Focus on what's important.
The corruption.
If you believe in God, act like it. God makes sinners of us all. It's all in your behavior of tomorrow that is all the difference.
Amen, Shan. Amen.
If me, the asshole that came on YouTube, can make changes in their behavior and look at receipts without bias and change my opinion and do these things that everybody hates so much about me, but here I am continually changing every single day of my life. Start being accountable. Start making the changes. Ain't nobody asking for a public apology. Ain't nobody asking you to address it in a community post. Just be the change you wish to see in this world. Google Home is asking me what I want to know about Enough is Enough. Dude, I love when people can just pop off in jokes right at serious shit. I love it. I love it. This is why I love all y'all.
No,
Without all of you, my channel would not be possible. We would not be having our voices out here for the voiceless. I am willing to let bygones be bygones on so many things.
I don't see how Army can be preaching
Flat
to
burn bridges, baby. I
me,
stand on 'em.
you, or Megan, whatever, when she's outside in a fist fight with her neighbor
We say,
and
what?
comes on her
What?
channel with two black,
Look, I'm gossiping.
two black spots. I mean, it was there. You
Dang.
couldn't help. She knew somebody was going to notice it, so she finally said something, and then
Oh,
you know.
I do want to clarify something. That picture that Army for Jesus showed, it was the first time I ever saw it of Megan and her family. But you
Right.
did not get that from my Discord. Please stop
It-
blaming shit on me that you did not look. I don't know what
It
source
did
you got
not.
that from. If you looked it up on your own free will, that did not come from my Discord. Not from me, not from anybody in my Discord. Did they hand that to you and be like, look, sleuth this?
I've
And
never even
she
seen.
learned, and she
I've never
learned
seen it.
Look, and there's
that
the one topic that
night,
not
Shelley.
one person has brought up in chat. It was brought up in Discord. We haven't even brought it up on this panel. And I would like to know your guys' opinion on her solve the Kylie Rodney case that she has now deleted.
Oh, did she? Because I begged her over and over to please tell me how she solved it.
I'm
That was
still
the thing.
waiting.
That was the first time that she was
Because
horrific to me.
look, she's like, I know all the answers. If you would really just do the research, you would have the same answers, and then comes back.
Yeah,
with all
she's
this other
going to
new
tell me
shit.
that she solved it, but yet
Shadow
I've got to
people.
go find the answers.
Good night, Harsh.
CNY says, don't even get me started.
It's fucking hilarious.
Look, I wish CMY would hop up on panel, even if it's just briefly, because I can't see it. Like, I really wish I could see her comments.
She said the mornings are better for her.
The mornings, okay. All right. If you want me to,
All right.
I can start doing some morning lives. If you want to catch me sometime, I'm more than happy to, collaborate with you or just chit chat.
You know, that means
If you don't want me up on your shit, I ain't
Sharon.
mad at you. Either which way, please keep doing what you're doing for all of these cases. You're doing an impeccable job.
I hope she was wearing the pink wig though when she got in the
Look,
fight.
and I've had enough of them fucking wigs.
She had a black eye, didn't she?
Sorry.
I mean, maybe she wears the wigs because she has self issues.
The pink wig looks really cute on her though. It really
And a hat does just as good.
CMY said I'll come up if you can do a morning one for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So what we can start doing, because I want to start getting back into the routine of...
Oh, Ninja, I love you.
Other than getting my little boy, I can't even call him. He's so big. He's so much bigger than me now. I'm sad about it. Other than getting Phoenix, which that's his real name, Phoenix, not all these names that other people are throwing out there. Once I get Phoenix off to school in the mornings, like, because I be staying up all night because I have problems going to bed at night. I will start doing some morning lives. That way, if you want to start hopping up, you are more than welcome to. And I know a lot of other people would appreciate me starting to do at least one morning live a week. So I can make that happen.
She said anytime before 1 p.m.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Sharon,
all right. Yes.
Could you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Check your
email.
Let me just tell you. Yeah, just
okay.
Yeah, yes, check your stuff.
Yep.
Drift away. I agree 100% on that.
I sent you something.
Okay. And that is the route that is being taken.
Oh, babe.
For the ancestry.
Thank you. You know I'm gonna get I'm getting it. Thank you. I will.
I love you.
I love you too.
You all.
So if you all want to help with something, she is our look. This is more than enough, but
yeah,
I need
$30
more dollars. I think it's like, I want to say Ancestry something like 132 or something like that. If I could get just a little bit more money in donations, I will be more than happy to get Ancestry and start setting records straight.
I thought it was 89.
Okay.
No. It's not $89. Okay.
No, Ancestry is 100. I think it's 100. Let me look it up right now.
Okay, that's all I can give right now.
No, I don't need, honey. $100 is crazy.
Well, no, you know.
That's right, true.
I'm not gonna buy. You know what? I'm not gonna buy any smoke for a little bit, just for like a week. It's no big deal.
Look, if I could afford shipping, well, no, I can't. That's illegal. Never mind. I can't say
that. I can put money down towards it.
I can send you half back, honey.
Me? No.
Yeah, let me send half back to you. That way you're not going. I don't want you to go without while Ancestry can wait.
Look, I really want you to do
I'm not
Ancestry.
dire for it.
Shannon Carter has a question.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mama Smurf. That's what I was going to do.
Chris
You
Harder
just
had a
need
question.
32 more
Yeah,
dollars.
is
that's
that
what I was saying. Go
Caltapo?
ahead, read it.
Caltapo? Is that the
Yeah.
question? I
Yes.
have a question about Caltapo. I need to learn a few things about how to use the app. Any questions that you have, you can either hop up on panel. I'm gonna go back to doing morning streams, even if it's me like gaming or arting or anything like that. You're more than welcome to do it that way. You can email me and I will respond as quickly as I can.
Yeah.
And I will
that's
teach you
okay.
anything that you need to learn about how to look at Caltapo or what to tick or what you're trying to figure out, honey. No problem.
Yeah,
at
I
all.
don't know if we
Varia
got
says
labeled.
Ancestry has tiers that you probably don't need the global. So
Yeah, I thought it was like $89
Dude,
or
could
something.
you imagine making global ties? That would be insane, but I ain't
Diane,
trying to
I
do
don't
all that.
know.
We were
I'm
not
trying to
done
focus on
yet.
California and US.
Yeah, so
Did
anyway, I
somebody
can't,
accidentally
you
time
guys, I just want
Diane
to,
out?
I can't do as many, like as much as y'all do with time, but I can help
It's all good.
sometimes, you know? So,
So, Chris, all you have to
like,
do is my email is in the bottom
Yeah.
left hand of your screen. Just grab that email me, or I could drop it in chat for you to copy paste. Just reach out to me, yeah, and we'll shoot the shit. I'll get you explained. Or if you want me to, I can do a live at some point tomorrow where I pull up Caltapo. We start looking at some of the names, the locations, and if you have questions, you want to do it in real time, I can do it that way as well.
Don't send it back, okay? Just keep it.
Roscoe says yes. Please do
Okay,
a live.
Shan, don't send it back.
I
Just
feel
keep
bad. Look, I feel really bad. And if you don't
Well,
let me send
stop.
half this back, I'm gonna feel bad.
You didn't give Ryan Upchurch shit about it. What's your problem?
Actually, I did.
Okay, well, stop it. It's embarrassing me.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
I can't. This is in place of me not being able to spend as much time as you guys. I can't spend as much time, so I'm basically buying everyone's love.
But that's
I'm
the thing is,
sorry.
I'm not judging anybody on how much effort
Yeah.
that they can put in. Like for instance, when she was
I just
doing all
want
her
to
stuff
know.
with school, she couldn't be as active. And like, I'm not passing judgment on people having
No,
to
I
put
don't
their
think so.
real life ahead of, you know what I mean,
Yeah, no, I just this
things
is
that they're
how I can help
passionate
right now.
about. Like, I
Yeah.
don't want to ever anybody to have to put anything that I'm doing or anything ahead of what they're doing with their own life. Like,
We'll see if we can get like a few months or something with this much, and we can renew it or something.
yeah, my internet is not
Good
even
night,
letting me load
TV.
hands.
That would be super cool with the ancestry.
leaving?
That would bring a lot of receipts.
Good night, honey. Thank you for always being here.
Good night.
Billy, you ain't
Like-
gotta buy everybody's
And
love.
and that's what I want to
No, I'm just
clarify
playing. I'm just playing.
is-
This was a joke. I'm sorry, it was a joke.
is I don't think
Aw.
everybody in every community or the entire population of a community, like, and Megan said it best when, like, do you honestly think that you're going to get a community of 16,000 people to go along with one thing? I mean, just look at it. Look how many locals actually
crazy.
reach out to us and come into
Yeah.
chats and get up on panel and discuss these things, and they see the same thing we do. Like, not everybody in every community is bad, and that's why I try to look at everything from every aspect of what I physically can. And if I can't, somebody else will.
CNY
But if nobody
says
else is,
that she would help if she could. She's got another
girl, I know,
obligation.
I watch your videos. I see that your life is life. You know, I get it. But yes, if anybody wants to donate to me, you can either send it to PayPal, you can send it to Venmo, or you can Cash App it to me. And all of those same things are either at or the money sign Shanda. And I will put my name in chat. I think it's in the bottom right hand of the screen.
If you
That's
send
how
it
you can
back,
PayPal me. That's how you
I'll
can
never
Cash App me.
speak to you again.
And my Venmo is just at Shanda. I'm not, and that's the thing is, please, if you have bills to pay, if you have mouths to feed, please don't send me money.
Hey, my only requirement is let me have access to, so I can also search on it.
Girl,
with
you know I will give you that password and
Okay.
email to be logging in that. Ask how many people share my Truth Finder. If anybody wants in Discord, I'm not going to say everybody. If
But you
anybody
keep
in
the
Discord
account
or
moving
anybody
to
that
it.
I know I can trust to log into my shit,
Sweet.
look, I share my VPN. I share my Truth Finder. I share anything that I could possibly share with people, even knowledge on how to use apps or anything that I can help with. If I can help, if I can teach people, if I can help people grow, that's what I want to do. That's what I feel my purpose in life is, you know?
Right on. No, absolutely.
I like to teach and to be taught. And sometimes, like, life throws karma at you in very very, very important things, you know? And like sometimes shit, karma happens to me in real time.
Yeah,
That's called
just know
God.
that. Yeah. I love you
Good
guys.
night,
You made me
Truth
smile.
Revealed.
You gave me so much hope, everyone here.
God
gives me
bless you,
so much
Truth
hope
Revealed. You
for
are
the
such a
future,
genuine
you
soul.
know,
Good night,
Yes.
Truth Revealed.
and all the
I
hard work
appreciate
everyone
your
does.
Christian
It's
views there
amazing.
very well.
I'm gonna jump
Appreciated.
down as well.
Thank
I'm
you, sweetheart. No, I'm hopping off here. It's 12:30, y'all. I got to start
Yeah.
sleeping at night. If I don't start sleeping
Okay.
at night, like you ain't never getting daytime lives.
Well, take your time and rest so then we can look stuff up.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. All right,
All
girls.
right,
I will
love.
see
At
you
least try.
tomorrow.
Love
Thank you
you
for
all.
having me. Love you.
much love, everybody.
I will be doing a
Love you
live
so
tomorrow
much,
because you
Ed.
know it's Friday. I love you all so very much. Have a great
Love
night. God
you.
bless.
Good
Truth
night,
and justice
y'all.
for Kylie Rodney.
Be safe out there, guys. Much
I love you,
love.
Cranny.
I
Love you.
baby.
Love you,
Good night,
Sunflower.
y'all. Love
Steph.
y'all.
Love you,
Love
girls.
you, Steph. Love you, Sunflower.
And I'm praying for you, Goslin. It's gonna be okay.